Seeing eyes of mine, you see, there are no trees inside of me. In these deserts I can look at you with love. Seeing all that I can learn. Can you stay and I will grow? Grow the hanging gardens of Babylon. Love, 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 I wanna be strong, strong, strong. We're doing wrong, 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 but I'll fix it, fix it. Love, 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 I wanna be strong, strong, strong. We're doing wrong, 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 but we'll change it, change it. I would like to tell you my
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Bird's Eye View, and this is your girl Aditi. In today's video, we are going to discuss or understand what is the meaning of the term spiritual enlightenment. हम सभी बहुत सारे गुरु या फिर डिफरेंट इन्फ्लुएंसर्स, स्पिरिचुअल इन्फ्लुएंसर्स को फॉलो करते हैं यूट्यूब पे या इंस्टाग्राम पे। ये लोग अपने स्पिरिचुअल इनलाइटनमेंट की बातें शेयर करते हैं, बट ये इनलाइटनमेंट होता क्या है? ये जो हम जानते हैं जिसको मोक्ष पाना या निर्वाणा पाना बोलते हैं, इसका मतलब है क्या आखिर? एंड क्या ये साधारण लोग जो कि नॉर्मल सोसाइटी में पार्ट लेते हैं, जो लोग जॉब करते हैं, जिनकी फैमिली है, क्या ये भी इनलाइटनमेंट अचीव कर सकते हैं? या फिर ये सिर्फ उन्हीं लोगों के लिए है जो सन्यास या सन्यासिनी बनके जंगल में या पहाड़ों में जाके एक लोनसम जगह पे जाके ध्यान करते रहते हैं? क्या ये इनलाइटनमेंट सिर्फ उन्हीं के लिए है? बने रहिए इस वीडियो में जानने के लिए। लास्ट वीडियो में हमने ये जाना था कि ये जो शिव एंड शक्ति के जो एनर्जीज है, इसको हम रियलिटी में, इसको हम लॉजिकली कैसे समझ सकते हैं? हाउ दीज एनर्जीज इंटरैक्ट विद अस ऑन अ सुपरफिशियल लेवल. आई कवर्ड दीज टू टॉपिक्स इन माई लास्ट वीडियो. अब उस पे हम थोड़ा सा आज इन डेप्थ जाएंगे. तो लास्ट वीडियो में हमने ये समझा था कि देयर इज अ सुप्रीम कॉन्शियसनेस. वी कॉल इट अ मेल कॉन्शियसनेस, बट इट्स नॉट द सेम मेल एज द जेंडर मेल. ये एक सुप्रीम कॉन्शियसनेस है जिसको हम ब्रह्मन के नाम से भी जानते हैं. अहम ब्रह्मास्मि, ये डायलॉग तो आपने सुना होगा सीक्रेट गेम्स में. तो इसी कॉन्सेप्ट को लेके वो डायलॉग बनाया गया था जिसका मतलब है आई एम ब्रह्मन, आई एम दैट. तो ये जो ब्रह्मन है, दिस इज द अल्टीमेट रियलिटी, अल्टीमेट एग्जिस्टेंस, कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ ऑल काइंड्स ऑफ पोटेंशियलिटीज, ऑल consolidated within a single energy form or a non-form. This is the unmanifested version of that energy. And what is Shakti? Now this energy, when it wants to explore its power, जब ये energy अपने powers को express करती है to create, that becomes Shakti. एंड ये जो टाइम है नवरात्रि का, वी आर स्पेशली ट्राइंग टू इन्वोक द पावर ऑफ शक्ति ऑन अर्थ, सो दैट ये जो एनर्जी है ये हमारे पास फिजिकल प्लेन में आके इट गिव्स अस द ब्लेसिंग्स एंड द नॉलेज, द डिवाइन नॉलेज दैट वी रिक्वायर ऑन आवर स्पिरिचुअल जर्नी. अब ये जो अल्टीमेट कॉन्शियसनेस विच इज ब्राह्मण, इसके कुछ कार्डिनल फीचर्स होते हैं जो it's like a default option or a default feature that Brahman as an energy imbibes. Brahman को एक और टर्म से जाना जाता है संस्कृत में, जिसका नाम है सत चित आनंद. अब इसका लिटरल मीनिंग है, सत मतलब जो अल्टीमेट रियलिटी या फिर अल्टीमेट एग्जिस्टेंस कहा जाता है. चित मतलब कॉन्शियसनेस, जो प्योर कॉन्शियसनेस, प्योर अवेयरनेस होता है. एंड ब्लिस मतलब हैप्पीनेस. Now, this happiness is not the same as what we experience as human beings, because our happiness is conditional to our external circumstances. This is an unconditional form of happiness. So, the cardinal features or cardinal nature of Brahman is the one who is the ultimate existence of reality, from where reality originates, the one who is aware, who is conscious, who is omnipresent, and blissful, yani who is always unconditionally happy by its default nature. इसी एनर्जी से शक्ति, that is the dynamic force or dynamic energy of Brahman, जब ये पैदा होती है, this is what creates the physical manifestation. So Brahman is the unmanifest and Prakriti या Shakti is the manifest. So you see, these both energies are two sides of the same coin. One is the unmanifested reality, second one is the manifested reality. अब जब शक्ति क्रिएशन के प्रोसेस में लगती है, what it does is it descends through multiple levels. Descend करती है multiple levels तक until it reaches the gross form of matter. Gross form of matter वो है जिसको हम छू सकते हैं, जिसका एक particular shape होता है, and it holds that space, it holds that form unless we deliberately change it. So all the things around us, the things that have a particular form, that is the gross matter. Things that are very subtle in nature, like the atmospheric gases, those are subtle matter, but all of it is a form of matter, and it's created by the energy of Prakriti. But as and when Shakti या फिर Shakti through its प्राकृतिक nature, when it descends, जब वो descend करती है, हर एक level पे आते आते, as the matter changes its density, so does the consciousness attached to it. इसका मतलब ये है कि we keep on forgetting our true nature, our true origin story. We keep on forgetting that. And when the energy reaches its ultimate form, that is us, we have almost, or you can say that we have forgotten from where we have come, what is our actual truth. And the journey to realize that truth is what we call as spiritual enlightenment. अब बहुत सारे processes हैं, बहुत सारे school of thoughts हैं. Examples can be Isha Foundation या फिर Art of Living. These are different schools that teaches us how to reach the spiritual enlightenment. So you can either go and be a part of these schools, or you can try it on your own. अब जब हमने समझा कि spiritual enlightenment होता क्या है, अब क्वेश्चन ये आ सकता है कि why do we even need to be spiritually enlightened? What is the significance of it all? And why do we forget it in the first place when we descend from different forms of matter, and when we reach this particular body form, why do we forget our true origin? The reason is, when this energy is descending and when this energy is evolving through different matter and it reaches to this physical manifestation, as it forgets its true origin, it also creates a false sense of origin. Now, the human intellect or the human form is created in such a way, it's said that it's created in the image of God. That means we do have the intellect and the capabilities within our mind to perform activities or to perform thought action in a way which is similar to how the divine brain would work. But the problem that arises from it is, because this intellect is so powerful, you can also correlate it with AI, or because our intellect knows that it has an origin, it tries to recreate that story. But because we have forgotten the true origin, it creates a false sense of self. And that creates a veil all around us, which is called Maya. And as and when that Maya is created, जब Maya create हो जाती है हमारे चारों ओर, तब what happens is we identify ourselves with the physical manifested reality. And we give up knowing what is our true identity. We don't even know that this is not our true identity. And that's the path of self-realization. When we know that this is not us truly, that's when people embark on the spiritual realization journey. But that doesn't happen on its own. There are different life circumstances that one faces, even life after life, that brings a soul to this awareness that this is a veil, this is Maya, this is illusion, and there is something else that is out there. That is the beginning point of starting a meaningful spiritual journey. And it would happen with everyone by default, because everyone is living in the illusion of Maya. Everyone is living with total identification with the body, with the physical surroundings, with our jobs, with our families, with everything. So there will come a point in time when we will realize that this is not the source of my identity. There is something else which defines me. And when you go on the path to realize that, that's when you will embark on the path of enlightenment. So in a way, Shakti through Prakriti is facilitating you, is giving you the playground to express yourself, to experience different things, to experience different situations in life, so that you come to the realization that, so that you realize that this is a divine play and you have come here to learn your lessons. And when you learn your lessons, when you eliminate and decondition your sanskaras, when you do that, you then arrive at a place where the Brahman meets the energy of Prakriti, and when both of them meets at the center, then one experiences the phenomena that is called enlightenment. It has many names. It has the name of Kundalini awakening, it has the name of spiritual enlightenment, nirvana, moksha. You can call it anything and everything, but this is what it essentially means. आज का वीडियो बस इतना ही. In my next video, I am going to cover what are the different paths that are available to us that can help us walk on the path of spiritual growth. So I'll meet you in my next one. Till then, stay happy, stay conscious, and keep your vibrations way up.